Owning a small business in America means carrying both ambition and risk. Every decision affects not just your enterprise, but your family and future. Imagine what would happen if tomorrow you couldn't work. Would your business survive without you? Life insurance for small business owners isn't just a nice to have, it can become the safety net that protects everything you built. In the US, there are roughly 36.2 million small businesses, accounting for nearly 46% of private sector employment. That means millions of entrepreneurs are responsible not just for their own livelihood, but also for their employees and communities. For a business owner, that level of responsibility makes financial protection more critical than ever. Small businesses often operate with tight margins, unpredictable income cycles, and personal financial exposure. A single illness or accident could jeopardize monthly revenue, payroll obligations, or debt payments. That vulnerability makes life insurance a strategic tool, not a luxury. Life insurance can act as a key person buffer, safeguarding your business if you or a partner were suddenly unable to lead. For many small business owners, this is more meaningful than for salaried employees because their personal financial health is tied directly to business continuity. If you run a small local store, a consultancy, a trades shop, or any owner-managed enterprise, the stakes are high. Consider a single-owner landscaping business in Ohio that lost its sole operator due to illness. Without insurance, creditors pressed, staff were unpaid, and the lawn care contracts dissolved. A modest term life policy could have provided enough cash flow to settle obligations and give the family breathing room. For owner-operators with employees, life insurance also helps protect the livelihoods of staff and their families. Losing a business owner abruptly can disrupt entire supply chains, salary commitments, and vendor relationships. Having a policy in place creates stability during crisis. Besides stability, life insurance can also function as collateral, protecting both personal and business debts. Many small businesses are financed with personal guarantees on loans. If something happens to the owner, lenders often demand repayment. Insurance proceeds can cover that gap. Another common scenario is business succession. Without a clear plan and without financial protection, assets can be liquidated or the business can collapse. A properly structured policy allows transfer of ownership or buyout funds for surviving partners or family members. For small business owners with a spouse or partner who depends on business income, life insurance becomes a vital income replacement tool. Mortgage payments, rent, school fees all need continuity even if business income stops. A solid life insurance policy ensures those commitments remain met. Term life insurance often offers the most practical solution for small business owners. High coverage, relatively low cost, and no long-term savings commitment. Especially if you're in your 30s, 40 segundos, or 50 segundos. It can give strong protection while you grow your enterprise and personal assets. Some owners consider permanent or whole life insurance because it builds cash value over time. That cash value can serve as a forced savings account or emergency cushion for both business and personal needs. But it's more expensive, and you must weigh cost versus benefit carefully. One mistake many small business owners make is relying on business income alone without personal protection, believing that revenue will provide. But what happens when revenue dries up unexpectedly? Insurance becomes the real backup plan when cash flow falters. Another frequent error, mixing business and personal finances. In a small business, those boundaries are often blurred. Without a separate life insurance policy, personal liabilities may drag down the business, or vice versa. Health and age play a role in underwriting and premiums. For younger owners, premiums tend to be affordable, making early coverage more waiting until later may raise costs, especially if medical issues arise. Some business owners skip life insurance because they perceive it as expensive or unnecessary. Yet in many cases, a modest policy costs less per month than a typical car payment. When put into perspective, the price of safety is often smaller than the cost of uncertainty. Small business owners also need to consider the future of their dependents and employees. If you have children relying on business income or staff counting on your leadership, protection should cover more than just debts. It should safeguard human lives and livelihoods. Life insurance also offers peace of mind. Knowing that your family and business could survive worst-case scenarios frees you to take calculated risks, invest in growth, and sleep better at night. It turns uncertainty into security. When shopping for policies, it's smart to assess not only your personal needs, but also business obligations, loans, leases, payroll, vendor contracts, and future growth plans. This holistic view ensures your coverage aligns with both personal and business realities. Consulting a licensed financial advisor or insurance agent who understands small business dynamics is often worthwhile. They can help structure the policy properly, whether it's a key-person policy, buy-sell agreement, or personal coverage with business protection in mind. That guidance can prevent costly mistakes. Transparency with business partners or co-owners matters too. Agree on coverage amounts, beneficiary designations, and how proceeds will be used in case of a loss. Clear agreements today save confusion and disagreement later. For many small business owners, the greatest value of life insurance is timing. Getting insured while you're younger and healthy locks in lower premiums for decades. As your business scales and income rises, coverage becomes less of a burden and more of a foundation. Realistically, life insurance doesn't prevent risks, it mitigates their impact. Whether the risk is illness, accident, or unexpected death, a policy reduces financial shock for your loved ones and gives the business a fighting chance to endure. That resilience is priceless. At the end of the day, entrepreneurship thrives on passion and hard work. But success should never come at the cost of security. Life insurance bridges ambition with responsibility, giving small business owners and their families protection against the unknown. If you're building something meaningful, a small shop, a service firm, a family-run business, consider this. Life insurance for small business owners isn't optional. It's essential. Make a smart move today. Secure a policy. Protect your family, your employees, and everything you've built. Because real legacy isn't just about growth, it's about security.